I want to talk to you about is something called the Fama Fraternitatis, and it means the fame of the brotherhood. And it it's a publication that came out back during the times when all these Puritan guys were around, kind of doing their thing, with the hats. The hats. I just want you to think hats when I say Puritan, pilgrim-looking hats. Um, One of the things about King James is that he was called the King Solomon of England, and also he was also called the Rosicrucian King. And Rosicrucians being the Order of the Rose Cross or the Rosy Cross. You can look at it all kinds of different ways. But all this information is a reference to this letter called the Fama Fraternitatis, which talks about this brotherhood that's based on the true church, and how this guy named Christian Rosenkreutz, who's not a real figure, he's an allegory like Hiram Abiff, or some people think like Jesus, he's an allegory. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying to you is that there was a circle of people that were involved with this letter. It was an anonymous letter that was published, and it talked about this brotherhood, basically. And you have to kind of you have to look at the peoples of the times, and to kind of, and you can try to guess at who these figures were. The rumors has it is that there was 12 of them, like the 12 directions, or the 12 disciples, or the 12 tribes of Judah. They say, as far as the original Rosicrucians, there was 12 of these guys. Some folks think that Martin Luther was one of them. Some folks think that Cromwell was one of them. A lot of folks know a lot of information that could make a bunch of people fall under this category, but for the most part, what I could tell is that it means someone who can read. But whatever, but at times, they say, okay, so what I'm trying to say is there was only 12 people that could read back then? Probably. No, I'm not saying that, but sometimes today, I feel like that there's only 12 people that can read, and that's why I am one of the only people that knows the things that I know. But whatever. One thing is true, is that anybody that really is a Rosicrucian, you're going to find them somewhere with their nose in a book. And I'm going to give you a few guesses. And the reason I'm going to give you these guesses is so that you can research these peoples and look at what they had to say for yourselves and make your own decision. If I'm going to try to call any number of the 12 original Rosicrucians, I'm going to say, well, King James. I'm going to say Queen Elizabeth I. I'm going to say Sir Francis Bacon. I'm going to say Sir Francis Drake. I'm also going to say, John Dee. That's another good one. These people are they're geniuses of their time. They're not out here worshiping Satan. They're trying to get you in on this bus of free thought, and free thought meaning, the freedom to study the truth. And so King James and all of these people may or may not have been the Illuminati, been directly involved with the Illuminati, but they were definitely key in what I want to say is they were key in making sure that all of the information that is available for you or I to be free thinkers is out there and available. The books by Kevin Bacon, Sir Francis Bacon, right? Those alone, I mean, you can catch them on audiobook on YouTube. They'll blow your mind on some topics. The New Atlantis, this guy will describe America the way it is today, like as if he was there. And I can only speculate on where these people's got their information from. So, um, what I want to say, I just wanted to tell you some of the conspiracy theories surrounding King James and the peoples that were alive at that time, and concerning the Rosicrucians, and how they may or may not have been involved with the Illuminatis, or the institutions of certain degrees into Freemasonry. Um, I could go on forever about this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to allow you to go on it at your convenience when you can. And I'm going to say that my final statement concerning the Rosicrucians are, if there ever was, or is, or ever will be a Rosicrucians, that you will find them somewhere with their nose in a book. And that is, and you can take that for what it is. It's like, to be a real Christian, to be a real scholar, to be a real anything, in my opinion, you have to do those things by participation.